The first doctor I went to, like, my blood test,
Nope.
Nope. I don't have an ANA factor or whatever. It's like, I have rheumatoid arthritis, but, like, I don't, like, none of my blood, it doesn't show up in any of my blood work, but based on my symptoms and the treatment that I respond to, like, I have rheumatoid arthritis. So yeah, it's like the first doctor that I went to just completely blew me off for it, and it's like when I was a kid, when I was like, should this hurt? Like I was in volleyball, and I was like, setting the ball hurts my hand. Fuck, I did the same thing again!
Yeah, you gotta jump each time.
Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting there's not a platform there. So yeah, I, like, would talk to my family and be like, this hurts, is this normal? And they just look at me like I was nuts, so it was like, oh, I guess that's how it is for everyone, and I'm just a baby, so it's like, I ended up, even though I was in, like, serious amounts of pain for an extended period of time, it was like, oh no, this is just what everyone deals with, and I'm just being a baby.
Well, that's what I always thought with, like, headaches, because, like, I get them, like, multiple times a week, and, like, I get a migraine probably, like, once every other week. Mm-hmm. But it's like majority of my life is headaches.
Yeah.
And I thought that was like how everyone lives.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like where you don't have that kind of perspective, I guess. Like you don't understand what other people are going through. And it was the same thing with my anxiety, again, since it's I'm high functioning, so it's like when I'm stressed out and like my family's like, what the fuck are you complaining? You know, it's like it's not that big of a deal. Why are you so panicked? Then it's like, oh, so I guess everyone feels like this all the time. They just know how to manage it. So, like, I'm just being a baby. Yeah. Like, that's how it's always been.
Well, and I always thought I was being a baby because I couldn't handle it. Like, my dad would be like, call them. And I'd be, like, sobbing, like, please don't make me.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'd be so anxious. And he'd be like, fucking grow up.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, he's like, everyone does things they don't want to do. And because it was like, I couldn't.
That's just like my dad, Yeah, it's like, well, I don't like making phone calls either, but you just have to suck it up and do it. I'm like, no, you don't understand, I want to throw up. Like,
yeah, I have had literal panic attacks because of calling people. Like, going back to college, like, calling my student advisor.
Yeah.
Like, I would be, like, crying, having a panic attack, and then, like, an hour later, when I would finally calm down, like, I would finally be able to make the call, and it'd be, like, literally, it'd be, like, is there an opening on Wednesday? Oh, okay, I'll see you then. Bye.
Yeah, like, that's all there is to it. It's like, I know when people are like, it's not a big deal, it's like, I know it's not a big deal. Like, I understand that. Objectively, I understand that.
Honestly, that pisses me off the most because it's like, you don't think I, like, don't know? I do.
It's like, I know
That's
I'm
not the problem.
Yeah, I know I'm being irrational. Like, I know. You don't have to point that out to me. You don't have to be condescending. I know, but I can't stop. Like, if I could stop, I would have stopped.
Like, okay, literally. So, I know I've said this to you, but, like, one thing that gives me anxiety, like, no other, for the dumbest, like, it's the dumbest thing, is fucking putting gas in my car.
Yeah, if it's, like, not at a station that you're familiar with.
No, even if it's a station I'm familiar with, I sit there, like, panicking, like, what side is the gas tank on? What if I go into the wrong aisle? I'm wasting people's time. Like, what if I spill all the gas and, like, somehow, like, a match goes off and we all blow up? Like, literally, that's what my brain does. And I know that's beyond crazy.
Yeah.
I know that. That doesn't stop me from thinking that way.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Nate?
I don't even know.
I just heard his voice
was
crack.
listening to you.
Oh. I get some more fun than Nate's.
Oh, man. No, I didn't realize, because I get panicky if it's at, like, a gas station that I haven't been to before.
It's any gas
I
station.
can't do it.
It's any gas station. I remember, so freshman year, in college, again, this is going to be a lot of college today, I feel like.
College stories. College, what's that?
Like, about a month into the school, I took my car down there. Because I was like, I'm sick of taking the train, I took the bus back home. Mm-hmm. And I was like, whatever, I want to be able to come home whenever. Because it was kind of like, well, like, that was after my mom died, so I was like, I was thinking I was going to be home, like, every weekend, because I just didn't want to be at school and stuff. So I was like, that's going to be expensive to do the bus. Like, the bus was like $100.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Nate's eyes were open.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's expensive though.
Yeah, so I was like, well, fuck it, I might as well have the car. It's $30 to have a parking spot for the year.
Mm-hmm. That's so cheap.
Yeah, it was nice.
Jesus. I mean, I know we were in the city, but like parking was.
No, you're
I'm
good.
not dead.
Yeah. But yeah, so I remember the first time I had to get gas for my car down there. So I didn't know that some gas stations you have to flip up the thing to start it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it, but where you press
that, yeah.
where you press which type of gas you want, there was a switch that you had to flip up to start it. And I didn't know, and I just had a panic attack, and I was like, I don't know what to do. So I just put the hose away, canceled it, and I drove off.
Yeah.
And I did that, and I went to a different gas station, and it had the same thing, and I didn't realize it, and I kept going to every single gas station until I finally saw someone flip it up, and they did it, and then I got gas.
Out, yeah.
And it was so that gas station that I finally figured it out was on the complete other side of town, completely out of my way. I went to that gas station the entire time I was at Western.
I believe it. I would do the same goddamn thing. Are you kidding me? Hands down. You get, the gas station you're comfortable with, and that's it. That's your gas station. That's the only one you go to. I swear to God, there was a fucking bazooka over here.
You have it.
Oh, I have it? I thought I picked up... I'm an idiot!
Yeah,
I'm sorry!
I was why aren't you shooting the helicopter,
I'm
you
sorry.
loser?
Am I fucking drunk already? This can't be a replay of last time.
It's okay, we were busy talking about our dumb anxiety things. But yeah, I remember there was one time my dad came down, and, I was driving, and he was like, you have to get gas, I'll pay for it. Go to the gas station. And we were, right by the one that was, in the dead center town where everyone goes.
Yeah.
And he's like, pull over, go get gas. I was like, no, I can't get gas here. And he was like, what? And so I was drove the 5 minutes out of the way, and he was like, why did we go here? I was like, well, I can't go anywhere else.
Because it's my gas station.
And, it was at that moment that I realized, I'm insane. The way he reacted made it, it finally clicked that, this is not what normal people do.
Yeah, I hate it when you have those moments where it's oh yeah, most people don't do this.
Oh, God, why am I like this?
I don't know, man. I get it, though.
Well, I know you do, and that's why we're friends, because we sit there talking about how weird we are.
I know. It's okay. Dude, on Thursday, I think it was?
Why aren't you getting the Dragon Sniper?
Yeah. Fine. Oh, that's it. Fuck, I have to go. No, whatever.
Yeah, whatever now. You're wasting time.
I think it was on Thursday. I work with, a friend that had we worked together when I was at the sex shop, and then I got hired by the company that I'm at now, and I was, walking through on my first day, and, someone yelled my name, and it was her, so it was, weird. But... So I didn't... Oh no!
What? I didn't even think you were close to it!
Coming. Fuck.
I thought you weren't even close to it.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's just funny, because, I didn't realize how bad her anxiety was. She smokes a lot of pot, and I didn't realize, that's why it helps her from getting anxious, yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, that's why Stacy does, too.
Yeah, so it's, it's understandable, of course I'm not gonna judge her for it.
Yeah. I don't smoke, but, whatever. It's fucking pot. Who gives a shit?
I know, that's kind of my feelings on it, too.
I like how that guy's just watching your legs.
I know. Hey, he's not shooting at me, though. But yeah, it was just weird because on Thursday, both of us were, anxious as fuck.
Oh, really?
I don't know what it was, but we were both just, messaging each other the entire day, I'm so anxious. I don't know why. And she was having some issues with her partner, too, so, that's, what was going on with her. But I was I don't even have a reason. I was my heart won't stop racing. I don't know what's going on. I was I'm trying to fucking work, and I can't, get anything done, because I'm panicking over nothing!
Yeah, it's the worst. And, I hate it because it's, I feel like I have to spend... Shoot the lock. I feel like I have to spend, an... Wow.
The lock!
Wow. Great shooting there. Great aim.
I was just shooting the bar, I don't know why! I'm sorry!
You know what? Let's just say we've been recording for 3 hours. You're fucking drunk.
I'm fucking drunk already. Yeah, that's a good excuse.
We were recording other things beforehand.
Yeah, that's it. That's totally it. Hey, I got a thingamabobber.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
Okay, about anxiety.
Yeah.
So I feel for me especially, I feel like I have to spend half the day, like, psyching myself up, like, no, you can do it, get over this, come on, like, shake it off. And then it's like, well, now I can't do the thing because I wasted so much time. God damn it. And then it's like,
no, I took too long. I can't do this. I'm out of time today.
And that's the worst because it's like you spend so much time like trying to get over that anxiety that it's like I wasted everything.
Yeah.
And then it's like to someone who doesn't know, they're like, wow, what a lazy fuck.
Yeah, it's like you didn't even do anything today, and it's like, no, I was too anxious to do anything. Like, oh god.
Nate is fucking magic. Nate the Great. Oh my god, best
Nate, don't
fight
die.
ever. Oh,
Nate, get
start
into
throwing
cover.
Grenades.
Oh shit, he's already dead. Well, oops.
Well, there was a ghost there.
Just covering my face.
No, there was a ghost there.
Yeah, that's it.
I saw him. My name is Zach Bag. Anyway.
But yeah, it's like, from an outside perspective, it's like, I know I look like I'm just a lazy piece of shit, and it's like, I understand that I did nothing but, like, lay in bed today, but it's like, I was so exhausted, I couldn't do anything
that's the
else.
thing, it's like, depression and anxiety, I'm so tired.
Yeah,
like my body literally hurts.
Yeah,
and that's what people don't get, like,
it's
just
not
like
just
lifting
mental,
my
it's
arms
physical, too.
hurts.
Yeah.
And it's like I might as well have done 100 push-ups, ran a mile, like, done all this shit, but it's like, what did I do? I got out of bed.
It feels like you're trying so hard and you have nothing to show for it.
Yeah, it's like, fighting your own body is the worst.
Yeah.
Like, the absolute worst.
It sucks.
Hate everything. Hate this fucking family! But it's funny because it's like, I mean, for the most part, I feel like my dad is at least okay at dealing with my anxiety, because, like, my mom had really bad anxiety and stuff, and she had depression, and he, like, so it's like he's used to that because of her.
Yeah, he gets it.
But it's also, like, I think he thinks that if you just will it hard enough, like, it'll go away.
Yeah.
And I think it's because tries to be optimistic.
Mm-hmm.
So he's always like, just do it and you'll get it over with. It'll become natural to get over it.
Yeah.
And like,
and for most people it is like, oh yeah, I did this difficult thing and I get used to it and then I can go from there.
And I understand. Someone's behind you, I think.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I was like, where?
Oh, they're up on top.
Oh, shit.
I was gonna say, stay down there until you...
No, I was gonna try and jump.
But so like, you know, I think my dad's heart is in the right place.
Yeah, it's not like he doesn't...
Like, he gets frustrated, and I understand.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be like, oh, fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like, my dad's very understanding, and that's honestly why he, like, pays me to be, like, his housekeeper.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I don't have a job, but, like, I get paid to basically do the lawn work, be a housekeeper, cook. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
and that is, I mean, I know it's not, like, recognized as a full-time job, but it's also, like, no, being a housekeeper is a full-time job.
Dude, it's tiring,
like,
man.
It's
I do so much stuff.
And it's thankless work, too. It's stuff that people just expect to be done
that's
without, like,
the thing,
showing
like,
any appreciation.
No, my dad's really appreciative. Like, my
Yeah.
dad straight up tells me, like, he's like, I don't know what I would do without you and stuff. Aww. And that's honestly one of the reasons why I feel like, well, I'm okay not getting a job because, like, he's not gonna take care of himself.
Yeah.
You know, you're so fucked.
No, I'm fine.
Look at this dude!
I'm getting too caught up in the conversation.
I know, I'm
paying
sorry.
Attention. No, it's cool. I just gotta do better. I just gotta do good. I just gotta get good.
So, I love you, Dad.
Aww.
Okay, whenever people are like, all dads suck, I'm like, fuck
no,
you! My dad's awesome! My dad's fucking great!
And it's even like, alright, look, I disagree with my dad all the fucking time. I think he's an absolute asshole sometimes, like, oh fuck, I can't speak weapons.
Yeah.
Like, me and my dad fight, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I fucking love my dad.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I'm honestly like, when people are like, oh, dads suck, it's good that my dad was gone. I'm like, man, you really missed out. My dad's awesome.
I know.
But then I'm also like, man, my mom sucked.
Yeah.
I mean,
it depends, you know? Like,
I guess I shouldn't speak ill of the dad.
Oh.
It's more like my mom and I would butt heads to the point where it was like we wouldn't talk for weeks.
Yeah.
And to some people, that'd be like, this is child abuse and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure maybe it might have been. our relationship.
It was complicated.
Oh man,
it's hard with family sometimes when it's like it's not all good or all bad. You know? Like again, my dad says some shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
No,
like I can't believe you're my father. And then other times I'm like, I'm fucking love my dad.
Straight up, my sister's like, man, like your lucky dad loves you because he hates me, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, and mom loved you. She fucking hated me. Like we joke about that, but it's also like, no, our parents have favorites. Like my mom.
Oh shit! I was trying to get away!
My mom straight up
I'm so sorry I keep dying.
Straight up played favorites with my sister, was like #1 child.
Oh my god, that's really funny.
And it's like, to some people, you know, like, they'd be like, how are you okay with that?
Yeah,
But it's just like, that was my life, whatever. I can suck it up.
It's fine. Rub some dirt on it.
No, stop! That stuff? Maybe.
Cause, yeah, I've died a fucking lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I believe in you, man.
Fuck!
Okay, we're cutting stuff.
Yeah, you can cut that, that's for sure.
That's the first thing. Is Cotton Eye Joe about drugs? This is the second. Is Cotton Eye Joe an STD is the third.
Yeah. That's what I heard. Cotton Eye Joe is an STD. Fuck, I just hurt myself with my own grenade. Cotton Eye Joe's an STD. You heard it here first. But not actually, because... Not actually.
Okay. I caught the story on BuzzFeed. Sure enough, pull the lyrics up on the song. Now, guys, hold on. Oh God, get off your ad. This is gonna be a little. This is gonna make you a little squeamish. This comes from us, from the world famous Urban Dictionary. The act of a man having his urethra swabbed by a Q-tip to test for STDs.
That's what it is. That's
just
what it
another
is.
name
Cotton
for
Eye
STDs.
Joe, yeah.
Because you have to get the swabbing. Term made most famous by Swedish technofolk band Rednecks. Song Cotton Eye Joe.
See, I knew it had something to do with STDs. It's getting tested for STDs. I don't know why my mind went straight to chlamydia. It's like, yeah, it's like a euphemism for like chlamydia or something.
Yeah, it's the act of sticking a cotton swab up your dick. That's...
Are you ever like, man, I'm glad I don't have a dick, because this is one of
Dude,
those
like,
cases.
I remember hearing that in health, and I was like, that is the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
No, like, ah! Ugh. Well,
Okay.
I guess some people are into that fetish where they just want to, like, stick stuff up their dick.
Back to college.
Yeah.
So, you know how I had to watch, like, awful porn?
Yes.
The worst thing for men that I saw was dudes taking needles and shoving them up their dicks.
Holy shit!
And then they would, like, ejaculate blood.
Oh my god!
That was, like, the biggest
Oh, I'm
turn
sorry,
on.
that was really close to the mic. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's okay. Whatever, this might get caught. That, to me, was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
And I'm not normally squeamish, like, when people get into, like, pleasure and pain. Like, I'm not too squeamish about that. But, like, oh, needle up the dick? Like, what the fuck?
Dude, no,
what
like...
the fuck?
Oh, God. Or, like, seeing dudes, like, staple their balls. Like,
Oh
that's
my God.
awful.
Oh
Now,
my
still not as bad as the dick thing.
Yeah.
The worst thing I saw for a girl... I don't... prepare yourself for this.
I'm afraid.
So, you know how, like, homemaking can be, like, a fetish?
Yeah.
So
I'm
I had
so
to
afraid
watch...
where this is going.
Well, I had... well, this is up there, actually. I just saw something worse. But so, I had to watch this one porn where this girl was, like, baking a cake naked, and then she took the whisk and shoved it up her ass, and then had a dude pour the cake batter up her ass.
That's so unsanitary.
And then she, like, shat it out on the dude's face.
Of course she did.
Of
course she did. What else would you do?
It's like...
Oh my god.
Now whenever I look at a whisk, I'm like...
oh
like,
my god.
I just see that girl's anus, and I'm like,
my
I'm
God.
triggered. Like, legitimately, like, it was disturbing.
Jesus. It's like, I mean, when I worked at the sex shop, like, we had a bunch of, implements and things to be shoved up the penis.
Right, yeah.
So
no, I know there's, like, actual toys.
There's, like, actual, but, like, to do it with, like, needles or, like... Yeah. Well, I feel like it gets weird for me when people start using everyday things.
Yeah, that's
instead of, like,
same.
Like, specific, like, sex toy specific, you know, like, people shoving whatever up their ass is like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, anal play, whatever, it's not a big deal. But, yeah, it's like, oh, no, a whisk. Then it's like, ah!
And it's not even like it was a small whisk, it was huge.
I'm sure.
It was huge.
Of course, we're talking fetish pornography. Of course it was. She was probably gaping.
Yes. I'm pretty sure I saw her brain. Like, can you tell this has disturbed me for years?
I can tell. It's cool. It's like, are you ever, like, you're in the weird part of the internet and you're like, I'm kind of curious, and then you, like, click on something and you're like, I regret this decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that, especially on Tumblr. Where
all the time.
And it's like, it's not even... Especially when you get into, like, weird porn stuff, it's not even, like, sexual.
Oh, totally not. You're like, what is this?
Yeah, I did that the other day, actually. And, like, you know how... So, I was on my phone, and you know how, like, the like button is way close to your hand?
Yeah.
I accidentally looked and I was like... But it was like, I don't know how I got to the point of that blog.
Yeah. It's like you just start, it's like, you know, like when you're on Wikipedia and you just keep clicking
yes,
and
I
you
was
just keep getting like,
different blogs and just looking through them. It was
like you just get fucking sucked in.
Yeah, I was not looking for anything. And then it was just like, oh my god, I just like this fetish. Like,
I know, you're like, great, there goes all my recommendations for the next 6 months.
Yeah!
It's all just gonna be fetish blogs.
Well, especially because, like, okay, so my thing is also, like, whenever I get a new follower, I'll check out their blog, and then, like, if they seem good, I'll also check out people they seem to reblog from.
Yeah.
So I think that's how I got there, because that's honestly...
Yeah, just, like, scoping people out, yeah.
And I think, like, I was kind of, like, not able to tell if it was a porn blog or not.
I hate that.
Bot.
Yeah.
And then I think I kept, like, clicking and just, like, kind of, like, you're in zombie mode, so you're not paying attention.
Yeah, you're just, like, clicking through shit. And
yeah.
It's like, what, like, when porn shows up, it's just sort of like, yeah, whatever. And then all of a sudden, it's
honestly,
like, the shit gets weird, and you're like, wait, how did I get here?
To be honest, the amount of times I've seen black and white, like, blowjob gift sets.
Oh, I know. It's, like, I'm so desensitized to it, it's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so I just, like, ignore those completely and don't even realize they're there now.
Yeah, it's just sort of like, yeah, okay.
And I have a feeling, like, just, like, not paying attention, that's how I got there.
Yeah.
But it really is so easy to just be like, I don't even, who am I?
Yeah.
Because it's also bad, because it's like, I'll do it for, like, an hour.
I know, you just start clicking through stuff, and you click through stuff, and, like, you don't realize what you do.
Yeah, but I just seen the animation of the heart light red, I was like, no!
Like, what have I done?
Like, I literally don't, like, know if it was a video or a gift set or what. I just knew it was porn, and I was like, fuck!
Like, I regret this decision! I take it back! I take it back now!
But it's like, god damn it, I hate when I do that.
Yeah. Just liking stuff on accident, in general, is embarrassing, because you're like, if I unlike this right away, it'll be obvious.
Yeah. Sure. And it's like, especially when it's like you've been scrolling on that blog for like 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You're like, nope, I'm like 22 pages deep. Like, they're gonna know I was stuck in the blog, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
That's why the internet is fucking dangerous.
The internet is so dangerous, dude. It's so dangerous.
But it's like, yeah, I don't understand people who don't do that. Because there's some people who they're like, how do you get to that point where you just see porn? I'm like,
it's everywhere. How do you avoid it?
Yeah. Oh,
like,
I fucking hate this dude.
Oh my god, me too.
And again, it's not like I go looking for it. It's just kind of like...
It's just there. Wherever you go, it's there.
Yeah.
It's not even a matter of, like, actively seeking it out. It finds you.
And can I just say, like, every porn blog that's, like, run by a dude...
is awful.
It's always the same.
It's fucking boring as shit.
Yeah, it's
black
always
and
like,
white gifs of blowjobs.
Or, like, a girl who's, like, naked and
girls.
she's, like, touching her boobs.
Yeah.
Like... You don't see, like, her eyes, you just see her mouth, like, she's, like, doing a licking motion.
Always.
Like, why? Oh.
No!
Yeah, why is it always the same? There's no problem with him, but I also have the shotgun at this point.
Oh, I didn't even think to pick one up. I didn't realize he was coming either.
It's
been too long since I played this game. It doesn't help that I keep throwing grenades and, like, completely missing. I think that's probably the issue, too. Woo!
Yeah! Yeah!
You got
Fuck
this.
you!
You got this.
Fuck you!
You got this. Listen to dramatic music.
Yeah!
You fucking got this.
Yeah, brutal combo!
Yeah!
Yeah, fuck you, Navarro! Okay. Here you go.
This is mine, jerkweed.
Jerkweed. Of course that would be his insult.
I know. Oh no!
Oh my god! Scary!
Rest in pieces, Nate.
Bye, Nate. That's it. Okay, that's the end of the series. We're done.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Girl, you need a fucking jacket.
She's fine. I'll keep her warm.
Her titties would be so hard right now.
You have any idea what I've been through?
I never asked for any of your bloody
I'll keep them
heroics.
warm with my hands.
Come on, we don't have time for this.
You're right. So
Chloe,
get
why
on
are
the
you wearing a
train.
bra? I got
You
two titty
still
holders
can.
right here
Okay,
in my
I
hands.
love this part.
You made your choice.
What did you expect me to do?
I expected you to have my
I
back.
had your back.
How could you possibly with the other two on yours?
Good luck with Flynn. We deserve each other. You know, I can't believe...
Huh?
No.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
God, his veins.
What? No witty remark? Nothing clever to say?
Don't. No.
Oh, no, you don't!
It is, like, it's interesting to see the dynamics of the relationship again.
I-
Like, Chloe arguing with him, but then immediately, like, defending him against Flynn, you know?
And again, it's like her being like, you don't care about my life because you're willing to risk their, like,
Yeah,
you know.
like, you weren't watching my back, you were too preoccupied with everybody else
And
and
it's,
everything
again,
else
it's
that
not
was
against
going.
Elena. It's
No,
like,
not at all.
It's purely about safety. Like,
Yeah, it's just like, you didn't have my back, you know?
and I don't blame her for being upset.
Oh, not at all.
And it's like, I also don't blame Nate for being upset.
Yeah.
You know? Like, he thought, he was doing what he thought was right.
There's nothing.
And he was willing to put his life on the line.
Yeah.
But he clearly wasn't thinking also with what Chloe's going through.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's just, it's complicated.
We're just going for a roll down the hill.
Hey, this is familiar.
What? No, I've never
What?
seen this before.
What?
I've never seen this before.
What?
It's shot time.
What? Fucking hell!
Eat
My
your
Jell-
jello and shut
My
up.
Jello is going crazy.
Your jello, eh?
Sure, be a hero, rescue Chloe. Oh, Nathan. Oh, Nathan.
I got jello on my face. It's fucking strong, dude.
I know. It's so much stronger than any other time.
That's okay, like, I'm not complaining. Well, maybe I should be because my playing has definitely suffered.
Yeah, but we were also talking about deep shit. Well, I get sex stuff is
Sex is distracting shit, how's that?
I was too busy thinking about Chloe
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
and her perfect body.
I know.
Her goddess-like body.
Chloe can shove a whisk up my
No!
ass.
No! I'll do anything with her but that.
Oh my god.
You know what?
But. Sorry, that was an awful joke.
You know what? With all like the racist shit I saw yesterday
Oh,
about
Jesus,
Lost
I'm
Legacy,
so
I
afraid.
hope the final boss is just like fucking Chloe and Nadine eating each other out while rich white guys cry. That's
Oh,
what I
God.
hope the final boss is. Like, no, fuck it. I
Oh,
hope they go full
absolutely.
lesbian.
Absolutely.
Like, eat each other out for 5 hours.
I would pay hundreds of dollars to see
like,
that.
fuck you guys.
Fuck you guys.
I am
Fuck
still
you guys.
so angry.
It's
Oh,
one
I
of
guess I
those
should
things.
explain.
Like I told Jocelyn, it's like I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Like, of course this is the reaction, but it's like I'm still upset.
Yeah,
Like,
so like I went on Facebook yesterday. I mean, stupidly.
yeah. Whoever
And,
goes on Facebook, what the fuck?
Yeah, and Naughty Dog had a bunch of stuff for Lost Legacy, obviously. So I was just like going through and liking the stuff.
Yeah.
And like whatever. And you know when you like it,
Then
you'll
it,
see
like,
the
pops
comments.
up, yeah, with
so
comments.
like instantly the comments were like, "Oh, look at this feminazi bullshit. There were swastikas," and then it's like, I see these comments, and there were multiple.
Oh, of course, yeah, it's never just one person.
Yeah,
of
so,
course
like,
not.
this is how bad it was where they were like, oh, do you think Chloe's gonna be like an N-word lover like Ellie was in The Last of Us? I'm not gonna play this game with an N-word. Like,
Oh my god.
I could not believe how bad it was. And I was telling Jess, like, a few days ago, I was like, I kind of just want to buy Lost Legacy. Like, I have the free version because I got the season pass for 4. So I get Lost Legacy for free. And I was like, I kind of want to just get it.
Buy it just to be like, fuck you.
Well, at first I was like...
you want it anyway.
Yeah, I was like, I want to get it so I can have the physical disc, or like the case, because I like to see it in my collection.
Yeah.
And then after all that, I sent Jess a text yesterday, and it was just like, yeah, you're getting a free copy of Lost Legacy.
Yeah.
Like, I am contributing to these sales. Like, fuck you, white dudes. I fucking hate you.
200%, absolutely. The more people oppose it, the more I'm gonna support it.
Like, honestly... Like, I know I get really emotional. When I get angry, I cry. I was almost in tears. I was so angry.
Oh, absolutely, because it's so fucked up. Like, what a fucked up world view to have, you know? And especially since it is, like, okay, I get it, like, yeah, it's just a video game, they're just characters, but it's still, like...
But my thing,
no,
okay,
but, like,
my views on that is, then you shouldn't get upset, you shouldn't care. If you think it's just a video game,
then you shouldn't care.
You know, like... My thing is always, like, if you really don't like it, ignore it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you and I, obviously, we talk about things and we complain about them.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't go on, like, online forums to bitch.
Never.
I think that's the difference. Like, to your friends, you can talk about these things, obviously. I'm not saying you're not allowed to state your opinion.
Yeah.
But, like, don't go to this place where people are excited about, like, the movie or the game or book or what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
You know, don't go there where people are excited and bash it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I'm totally the same way. It's like, like you said, it's one thing to kind of complain about it with friends or, like, talk about it in a negative view from there, but it's like when you go in public and try to like proclaim it for all to see, when it is like you're on Facebook or you like going in the tags on Tumblr where it's like a place where people want to go and like talk about it with each other because they're excited about it and they like just want to connect with other fans, and it's like people just being negative.
Like listen,
it's like,
I don't like Kyrie.
Yeah.
Do I go in that tag? Do I say stuff? No.
Absolutely not, yeah.
You know?
If you have a problem with something, like, why do you feel the need to go out of your way to be vile about it?
Yeah. Or, like,
I mean, of course, like, in this case, it's, like, people that are literally fucking Nazis, so, you
or,
know,
like,
it's a little bit
people were
different,
like, oh, Chloe's, like, a worse version of Lara Croft because, she's a person of color. Like, why am I gonna play this game? Fuck you, because one, how many white dude protagonists are there in shooters?
Countless!
Like, countless. Like, fuck you,
Countless.
they're not the same.
They're the default, so it's like, Jesus Christ.
Honestly, like, you know what? Let's say, like, they're directly comparable of, like, Lara Croft and Chloe. Can they both still be good? Yes.
Yes,
Can they both
absolutely.
still be bad? Yes.
Yes.
Like, do you not understand that, like, whatever.
Like, they're different characters just because there are some similarities, like, oh yeah, female characters that are adventuring in, like, ancient tombs or whatever, like, okay, so those are your only comparisons?
Yeah, like, okay, so we got
like,
2 of them.
Yeah, like,
2.
okay, we have literally millions of basic white dudes in shooters.
Yeah, and, like,
so, like,
remember
you wanna complain?
Remember when Lara Croft was, like, fucking, like, there was a code that you could play as her naked and shit in the 90s?
I still remember that. It's so fucked up.
Like,
I thought it was in, like, multiple games. Was it not?
Oh, I don't know. I just know, because I did a whole, like...
Yeah, I remember you researched
I did a shit ton of research on video games because I was talking about women in the industry. And I did, like, characters and creators and all that. And, like, there was even this one interview I found... I forget, like, the dude's name, but he was, like, working on, like, the original Tomb Raider. And he was like, oh, well, we didn't want her to be sexualized. We accidentally put in the wrong...
the wrong code or whatever.
The wrong numbers or whatever for her boobs, and that's why they're big. Fuck you. That is such a lie because you would be able to fix that if it was an accident. You kept it in, even if it was an accident. You knew what you were doing, you fucking liars.
Yeah.
Like, But you know what? It's like, I'm not gonna sit there and hold it against, like, the game. You know, I'm gonna still judge it for what it is.
Yeah.
But it's like...
Because there are plenty of people that love Lara Croft
right.
and Tomb Raider, so it's like, I'm not gonna judge because I haven't ever played any of the
right,
games.
Same. Well, I remember I had a friend who, on PC, like, this was way back when I was, like, 7 or 8. So it was, like, one of the first ones. And we were playing it. And I remember thinking, like, yeah, this is fun, whatever. And then, like, I just never played it again. And then when I saw Rise of Tomb Raider, I was like, maybe. Yeah, you know, whatever, Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
With the new ones.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't sit there and say, like, well, I have Uncharted, therefore, you know.
Yeah, like, just because
they're two different
similar,
things.
they're still two different things.
Why not just be like, awesome, we have two different things?
Yeah, like, oh cool, two badass female characters that I can play. You know what always pisses me off? When dudes are like, oh sweet, I get to play as the hot chick. It's like, fuck off. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Although I am like, I get to play as the hot chick Chloe.
It's different though.
But it's funny because like we were like saying like, oh damn, Chloe's ass, that ass. But then in moments a dude, I'm like, shut up.
The moment it's a
She's
dude,
a real
I'm like,
person,
fuck off, you piece of shit. But me, I'm like, oh, I love her tits.
I know, I'm like, oh my god, that ass. Like can she sit on my face?
Like, Chloe, raw me. But, okay, so, I know I told you already, but, like, me and my friend from work were talking about it, because she was talking about a girl from work who she thought was really attractive, and she was like, is that bad to say? And I was like, no, listen to the way that guys talk about women versus the way that girls talk about women. Yeah. It's different.
Like, okay, us saying this right now is, like, joking, but it's
absolutely,
like...
that's the thing, like, we joke about it, and it is still, like, dude, like, Chloe is attractive as fuck, don't get me wrong, but it's also, like,
don't bother with guns.
Oh, yeah, that's right, I'm gonna lose my shit.
But there are some treasures in here.
Is there?
Yeah, I think there's one ahead this way, and then there's
one like up top somewhere?
I don't know if it's up top, but I thought it was like
in the train.
Or by these crates and stuff. And then I know like all the way, like if you turn the camera a little more to your right, it's like all the way over there, straight ahead.
Like there?
Yeah, that way.
My dad asked me the other day if I was good. I was like, I don't know how to answer this question. He was like, are you good at games? I was like, fuck, I don't know.
To be honest, I feel like I'm pretty confident, actually.
I think I'm alright. Like, I feel like I have good days and bad days.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I fucking suck.
Listen, fighting games, though? Fuck no.
Fuck no.
But, like, to be honest,
I don't know where that second treasure is, so
whatever. I feel pretty confident in my skills now, especially because, like, they have, like, global leaderboards for Uncharted, and I'm, like, top 3%.
Nice!
So, like...
That's a big fucking deal, dude!
So it's, like, I'm actually really proud of that.
For sure.
You know, like, I don't think I'm still great. Like, there are matches where I lose horribly.
Yeah.
But it's, like, you know, if someone asks, like, well, how good are you at shooters? I'm like, well,
I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm in top 3 worldwide, so... So eat my dick.
Yeah. Oh, dramatic.
Oh, look at this poor lamb lost in the mountains.
Oh.
He's gonna be a popsicle in a second.
We must go back. Make for the gap of rock.
No, don't go through the mines. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. Don't do it, fam.
Oh god, it's Saruman! Shit.
Just play dead, Nate.
Gandalf. Rest in fucking pieces, Nate.